Hello everybody and welcome back. Here we are at Alpenfest, right outside of Alpen Outfitters. We just heard the 2-minute long little musical number here, the little music box number by the clock. Great performance, happens every 15 minutes. And I have not seen Alpenfury itself launch, but we're right in the prime spot for it. So let's see what happens here. What up, Jaden? What up, Greg? What up, SMG Super Mario Group? Good to see y'all in the chat. It is a warm Saturday today. At least we got some cloud coverage here, but it's going to be a scorcher. Okay, here we go. Alpenfury is running. Good, good, good. There it goes. All right, let's see how long the wait time for Alpenfury is on a day like today. It is Saturday. It's sunny. There's no good reason not to be at Canada's Wonderland. Actually, maybe this is a good reason. The line time. Okay, I don't know if you saw it there, but the sign said 120 minutes for the regular line. All these people are just going right into it. They don't mind that it's a 2-hour wait. It's a 2-hour wait for the standby queue, and it's a 5-minute wait for the Fast Lane Plus. And yes, Jaden, you were correct. The shows do start today. We're going to be watching some of those. We're going to check out the diving shows. There's 2 different diving shows. One at the Watchtower, the Central Lagoon area, at the Medieval Fair section of the park. And then there's also the Victoria Falls divers that are going to be doing their thing over at Victoria Falls by Wonder Mountain. Okay, so let's take a look at the Human Zoo here. There better be a goose in the single rider line. I know, it's become like a standard now. There has to be a goose in every single rider line. So the Human Zoo, not so bad. Definitely seen it worse. We got at least 2 rows that are not filled with people, but as you can see, the rest is very much filled with people. Alpenfest is the fest of Alpen, if I may put it so bluntly. Oh, we got the EMS here. Okay. So, hot days. I can't advise strongly enough to hydrate. You've got to stay hydrated, you know? The summer has only really just begun. June 1st was the official start of summer, and we're on the 27th today, so it's literally been a week. It's been a little under a week, actually, of summer. So temperature will get hot. And I don't know if that's what the situation with the EMS over there is. I'm not going to speculate. Maybe I will speculate a little bit, but I do think that there's a good chance that most EMS-related situations here are related to hydration or lack thereof. Stay hydrated. Yeah, Alpenfest is the area that's surrounding Alpenfury. It celebrates all things Alpen. Let's see. What should we go? You know what? Let's do a little bit of a different path today. Let's start off with the big ones. Let's go in the order of intensity of roller coaster today. So we're starting here, Alpen Fury. We got a 2-hour wait. Although I've seen the 2-hour. Oh, look at these. These are new. These are new prizes. So these are like what is this even? This is like a elongated alien. It's like a wiener dog, but an alien. So then they got some other new ones here too. This thing here is new, I think. Some sort of elongated dragon. Obviously a theme going on here. And then there's these psychedelic things, also elongated. Are these like punching bags? Could these be used as punching bags? It's a sloth. Disclosure Day merch. Yeah. That is literally what the alien looks like in Disclosure Day. Save yourself some money. So that's new. Not that it's overly exciting. I don't think anyone's really playing these midway games. And if you are, you probably aren't winning the prizes. Okay, so like I said, we're here, Alpen Fury. This is a 120-minute wait. That's 2 hours. 2 hours, and it is noon. The day is just getting started here. It's nice weather. It's a Saturday. It's going to be 120 minutes, probably all day. I mean, it'll probably calm down a little bit as the day goes on. But yes, Greg, this is Alpenfest. This is the Alpenfest area, you see? It's got these little houses that look like something you'd find in, you know, some sort of Scandinavian town. And there's also, you know, the Farbspiel and the Schlagzeit. They've got these Germanic names to try and enhance the theming of this Scandinavian area of the park. I think it's actually pretty good. I think all the areas of the park should follow suit and go totally in with the theming. I feel like it's almost like Canada's Wonderland's sort of teasing at what they could do with theming, because now they just changed all the entrance music, so it's no longer pop songs, it's like cinematic score music. And I guess they got some sort of licensing deal, because they are using soundtracks to movies that are not, as far as I know, owned in any which way by Six Flags. In fact, I've heard at the front gate, I've heard the How to Train Your Dragon theme song. Earlier, when I was coming into the park today, I heard the one of the musical score numbers from Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands. Yeah, that's true. The area near Wonderland Garden. Like, basically, I guess everything that continues on down towards the Lazy Bear Lodge is technically Alpenfest. So the Bat is running today. The Bat, it's hard to catch the Bat in motion sometimes because it takes so long to load those trains, and the unload, it's you know, it's only one train really for the whole thing, so you gotta wait for an entire cycle before you can fill that up. So it takes its time, but low-key one of my favorite rides here at the park. Can't say enough good things about the Bat, except, well, that it always breaks down, and some people find it horrible, but I like it. Okay, we're in the Medieval Fair now. It's all fair in the Medieval Fair. So, kind of busy here today. I think it will get busier as the day goes on. I had to park really far away. Today I was like right near the, it's funny because like you get into the gate to the parking lot and you drive all the way basically up to where the entrance to the park is, but then you got to drive all the way back out to where the parking gate is to actually get a parking spot. So you just end up doing this massive circuit for no reason. Like, I could have just, if they didn't have the paths preventing me from doing it, I could have just pulled right into the exact parking spot that I got if I just like drove, I don't know, 6 feet from the entrance of the parking gate. Anyway, Leviathan, there it goes. 306 foot tall lift hill, and send those riders down at a max speed of 148 kilometers per hour. It's a thrilling experience, no doubt about it. There they go. Those people are experiencing that thrill I spoke of right now. So, Leviathan. I'm excited for the show starting today. Good to see you in the chat, Greg. Greg in the hizzy getting busy. And I'm excited. We're gonna check them out together. We're gonna watch the shows together. There's 2 shows that are starting today, the Watchtower and the Victoria Falls divers. So this is a very exciting day. Very busy here at the park. We're looking at a 60-minute wait for Leviathan. I guess it could be worse, but could be better. 5 minutes only for the fast lane. That's pretty big disparity between the two numbers there. So, of course, we see that it says 60 minutes, but it's always best to just go over and have a nice little visual check to make sure that we're working with that number that's on the screen. So far, it's looking pretty true. Lots of folk here. I wonder if they play any of the FIFA games on the TVs here while you're waiting in line. That'd be a pretty good thing, actually. Oh, yes. This is going all the way back. This is all the way back. But it hasn't filled up this lane yet. I've seen it be worse, but this is probably going to take an hour. Let's see if anyone waves at me. Goodbye. Goodbye. Adios, amigos. Adios. Ah, I was too close. I don't think they saw me. I was kind of like right underneath them. Still feels hurtful when no one waves at you. Oh, nice. So Greg is going to be putting on a show, a one-man show, where he shows up and moves the fence. And I got to say, I'm really all about that show. I think I'll cover that one before I cover the diving shows, because I want that fence out of here. It's got no right to be here anymore. It's overstayed its welcome, and it needs to leave. You need to move the fence. Look at them just turn into a tiny dot. That was a gigantic train just moments ago, and now it's gone. How about that? Hello, Pratt Beer. Thanks for watching. Alpine Fury, no, there are technically this one has these tent things periodically throughout, so you do get some coverage, and most of them do have some degree of shade. It's just never enough. It's just never enough. And we got all sides of Drop Tower working today, I believe, unless the one on the back side is not working. So let's take a look. I love how I hear this so more frequently than on the outside of any other ride, is people shouting things about how you're gonna die on this ride. Without fail. Every time I go on it, I know I'm not gonna die, but there's always some 8-year-old kid on the sidelines standing somewhere over here who's like, you're gonna die, right? I'm like, well, one day, yes, but I'd prefer not to think about it. And look at this. They've already sent off another train, and they're boarding another one right now. Operations on Leviathan are really tight. It's a well-oiled machine. Well-oiled. Okay, let's find out when these shows are. I probably should have done this before the live stream, but you know how it can be. These live streams are unpredictable. We kind of roll with the punches. We kind of play this thing, off the cuff. Okay, Watchtower. Okay, show times 1:30. Brilliant. And 3:30. Okay, so we'll be catching the 1:30 show. We'll be catching the 1:30 show on this live stream. And let's take a look over at Victoria Falls and see what we are working with over there. And, let me just go ahead and tell a really crazy story about a thing that I saw the other day that was really just So yeah, it was probably the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm glad I got to share that with y'all. Let's see if we can catch the shot I've been trying to get my whole life today. Let's see what happens here. Bring back audio. Bring back the audio. Move the fence. So all the demands. Okay, so this is a bit of a gamble because we got Leviathan heading up the lift hill. It's got to do its drop. These guys are just getting ready. They're still a team member, locking everyone in the last row. So to get this shot, we need Leviathan to do the drop. We need to do the whole first run of the course and then come back, and then it's going to go over this camel back here. And then we want this thing to be in motion at the same time, and it'll be the perfect framing. So right now it's not looking so good because we already got Leviathan already there. It's already going to make its way back probably before these guys even take off. I'll tell the story again when I walk past that way again. Okay, they're clear. Oh no, it's just going to miss it. Look at this. Come on. If we'd just been a little earlier, this thing would have started and we would have got that. So I don't know. So now we gotta hope and pray that the next train goes up in time. Wow, look at these clouds are actually really interesting today. They look like almost like a little film montage. Okay, all clear. Let's do this thing. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe it should stay a little longer. Okay. Oh, you know what? Look, everybody. We might get it today. They are just going up the hill. Whoa. I don't know. Now, if we can get this shot, talk about crazy timing. Now, I'm not totally centered here, but you'll still get the idea. There's some people behind me. I don't want to steal their spot from them. But where the heck is Leviathan? Okay, there it's going. That we might actually get the shot today. Okay, here it comes. Come on. Come on! Don't go any further! No, it's gonna cover it! Oh! Yes! It worked! It worked! Wow! We did it! We finally got the shot. I could have been more centered. I'll admit it. But that was pretty good. That's the closest we've ever got. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm glad we had that experience. What a day. This day's only started. This day has only started. Okay, let's continue on this way. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and tell that story again. So it was literally like over there was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. First off, what happened? Okay, so that's just a quick little summary of that story. I didn't want to go on the full-blown rant again because it's quite a lot. Oh, look at this! So not only do we have the diving, but we have the King's Banquet is the show, the new show. So this one is at 3 p.m. starting today. Well, we probably won't do that for the live stream, but I'll probably film it and then put it on the channel. So, I don't know what you're talking about, Greg. I do not know what you're talking about. Okay, so we've seen a couple wait times already. We've seen 120 minutes for Alpenfury. We've seen 60 minutes for Leviathan. I mean, these are wait times that can kind of be expected when we're on a day like today, a busy Saturday. So let's head on over to, let's try and mix things up a notch. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in a way that I normally don't go. I'm gonna go through here, over the bridge, past Wonder Mountain's Guardian, and then up and around to Frontier, Canada? Well, yeah, okay, let's do that. And then we'll end up, so yes, this is kind of what my plan was earlier. We go in terms of intensity of the roller coasters. We started with Alpine Fury, went to Leviathan, now we're gonna go to Yukon Striker, and then we go to Behemoth. Okay, and let's see what time we're looking at. 12:30. Okay, we can't go too far. Victoria Falls Diver starts at 12:30. That is 9 minutes from now. Okay, so that's going to change our plan a little bit, but we do want to catch that show, because if we don't, it's going to be a long time till the next one. And let's get a glimpse at these falls before the diving starts. This is what it looks like without divers, as a point of reference. What a beautiful waterfall. I mean, I know it's not real, but it's real to me. Gosh darn it. What's going on here? Ooh, there's some cable action going on down here. I guess they're gonna get the music all synced up. Although, you know what? I guess I shouldn't be too concerned with copyright music today, because we're obviously going to hear quite a bit of it when the shows start. So maybe I won't have to tell my story again. Wish the bridge connected the medieval path to the World Expo path. Yeah, that would be good, actually. Yeah, it's kind of like in a weird spot. It just kind of connects like the pizza to the Tim Hortons. Sometimes you just got to be the bridge yourself. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, dude? Resident Evil. I love that shirt. So cool.
I follow your channel.
Oh, right on. Thanks so much for watching, man.
When do you think they're going to open the Daredevil?
Well, it feels like there's some setbacks now.
Yeah.
They had the clearance ring, and then now they're doing the welding and stuff.
They're making sure everything's safe.
They're making,
right?
which is a good thing, ultimately.
Good thing.
But it is going to push things back, I think.
Maybe
people
like
are thinking
July, end of July.
Yeah, I mean that's like wishful thinking. I think is mid-July.
Okay.
And then like if you're, cautiously optimistic, I think end of July.
All right.
Pessimistic, August
well,
or later.
I love your channel.
Thanks so much for watching, man.
Peace.
Right on. Have a great day, guys. Take care. The bandana story. Yeah. No, that story has not yet been told. Not yet. One day. I think we discussed that I'm going to tell the bandana story on my 1 millionth subscriber. So basically that's never gonna happen. What are our thoughts on Wonder Mountain's Guardian? I took a POV on this ride with the meta glasses, but I don't even know if I want to post it, because it looks, I don't know, somehow it looks better on the meta glasses than it does in real life, but it still looks pretty bad. There's a long lineup for this today. Alpine Fury. Yeah, they do need a refresh big time. Like, I think that the, I definitely, as a guy that tried to do a separate series called 16-bit Reboot, obviously I'm a fan of retro games, but when your retro game is like an attraction at a massive theme park, a world-class theme park, let's say it as it is. You gotta update the graphics, man. You can't be having no PlayStation 1 level graphics when you got dark rides. That's the only dark ride in the non-Kidsville section of the park that exists. and like it looks like a PlayStation 1 game. Like if you go to Epic Universe and you go to like Monsters Unchained and then you come here, you are going to be severely disappointed, like irreparably disappointed. Yeah, that's true. The drop track is actually quite fun, but you got to sit through the whole thing to get there. And I also not a huge fan of like how it starts off and you're like staring directly at the people on the cart behind you. It's like, you know, you're not shooting anything. You're just kind of like pointing a gun directly at the people in front of you, which feels a little weird. It feels a little hostile, you know? I love this vista, honestly. It's a good one. Like, it's obscured just enough by the trees, the Alpenfury track. You watch it go by, it's like it's just carving its way through the forest, it looks like. You use a little bit of your imagination, but... Okay, so we still got like 3 minutes until these divers do their thing. So, let's see, what can we do in 3 minutes? Do we go say hello? 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 What's I going to say? Hello? Hello? No lie. I'm going to say hello to Mr. Giuseppe over there. And for those of y'all that don't know, Giuseppe, he's my main man. He cooks up the pizzas. He's responsible for this whole area smelling like cheese. And yeah, I have often wondered why he's wearing hot pants, but turns out it's just a part of his apron at the bottom. It's just part of his apron. No need to panic. Okay, so we got 2 minutes and change. Let's take a little peek in here. So said hi to Giuseppe. Let's say hi to this moose. Sup, moose? I don't know, we haven't given this moose a name yet. There's also the bear here, but we have not come up with a name for the bear either. It's time to do some brainstorming, I guess. Come up with a name for the moose and come up with a name for the bear. This is kind of cool. Look at this. It's crew neck. It's colorful. Canada's Wonderland. What's the price on this? $49.99. I guess that's not so bad, all things considered. And they got the shirt version as well. I feel like even though I'm here quite often, hello everybody. Since I'm here, oh, this is where all the varsity shirts went. Cool. And here I thought that they were all gone. Lenny the moose. All right. Is there a reason in particular that we're calling it Lenny? It's probably something I should know, but I don't. Lenny Bruce? Lenny Moose. Is that why? Is it like Lenny Bruce, but Lenny Moose? I'm connecting the dots in my head right now. Okay, so I'm going to go over here because I think, even though it's not head on, I think we'll get closer shots of the divers, which I think is ultimately better. So let's see if this thing even starts right on time, because they were doing something with the cables over there a little earlier. So I don't know what the flames! Alpenfury. Okay. I think this is a little better. It's not straight on, but it's a little closer. Let's see if we can get somewhere. Can we get somewhere in between here? Maybe not. May have to deal with these bars, unfortunately, unless I do the unthinkable and climb up here. I mean, it says warning, keep back from the water. It doesn't say warning, no climbing. Clearly, people are climbing. But the last thing I want to happen is for me to start climbing this thing, and then for me to stumble backwards off of it, fall over, split my head open on this here pathway, and then just continue the rest of the live stream as I'm bleeding out. Not how I envisioned this day going. Oh, really? On the fireworks nights, Victoria Falls high divers will be going at night, jumping through fire rings? What? Okay, well, so that's awesome, but that also means, that brings up a question, where am I going to be for the fireworks nights if well, I guess I'll have to be over here. Maybe I'll mix it up. Maybe one night of fireworks I'll do the over by the Lazy Bear Lodge, and then the other night I'll come over here, because we got a lot of fireworks events coming up. And I'm going to try and do live streams on every single one of them. We shall see. Now, I guess I am going to try and climb up on this thing to get a better vantage point. Let's see. I'm going to leave this here for a moment. Okay. There we go. We've bypassed the fence, everybody. We're breaking the rules a little bit, but sometimes it's better to ask forgiveness than permission, isn't that what they say? And we got a lot of people lining this whole area, waiting in anticipation for these Victoria Falls divers to come out here and do their thing. Where are they? I'm gonna keep the camera actually a little away for the time being, because we have a breeze going on, and the breeze is blowing the mist from the fountain into the camera. So I don't want to make things unnecessarily blurry right now if we're not even witnessing any diving. But I'll tell you what, this mist and this breeze on my back right now, absolutely necessary, 100% necessary. It's a hot one today. So let's see, what is the holdup here, guys? Victoria Falls divers, what are they, swimming all the way over here from, you know, across the ocean, across the pond? And this cloud coverage is obviously going to end by the time they come out. Go back to roasting here in the sun. So Victoria Falls divers, I mean, you can see there's the little diving board up there. I believe they have one on each side, I believe. Or maybe it is just the one. Well, I don't know. We did see earlier, right here on this live stream, we did see that there was people, mechanic. Oh wait, they're announcing something on the speaker now. So I guess this is the very first show. This is the very first Victoria Falls diving stunt show that we're going to see from the 2026 season. Quite exciting. If it happens. We're waiting. Waiting on bated breath. Oh, there they are. There they are. Hello, divers. We salute you, you crazy acrobatic. Okay, this guy's going for it right off the bat. Whoa. That is insane. Absolutely wild. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit here without losing too much resolution. Maybe there. Oh, this guy is going to go backwards. Whoa. Just that alone is like a reason for applause. Whoa. Incredible. All right, we're witnessing it together, everybody. This is the inaugural Victoria Falls first performance of the 2026 season, and they're already crushing it. The crowd is loving it. Guys just having a stretch. I know the feeling. You gotta limber up. Oh, two of them. Whoa. It's actually incredible, and the noise that it makes when they hit the water is so loud. Wonder if it hurts at all. Now the main event, the final diver. Whoa. Whoa. Just incredible. That was wild. There we go. Incredible. So, how about that? I'm actually not hearing any copyright music. There they are right there. Great job, divers. Wow, incredible. Cool. Well, that is the first of 2 shows that we are going to be checking out today on the live stream. And the next show, of course, is me trying to get down off of this thing without killing myself. Let's see, should I just jump for it and break both of my legs? Whoa, okay. It was easy. It was easy. I'm okay, everybody. No need to panic. No need to panic. My legs are intact. My bones are intact. Okay. We're going to continue on our mission here to check out the wait times and see what's going on with all the main big roller coasters here. And then we're going to come back around. For 1:30, we're going to see the Watchtower Stunt Diving Show, which is a brand new stunt diving show. Victoria Falls divers, more or less the same routine that they always do, but we don't know what to expect from the Watchtower show. So this is going to be an exciting day. It's never not an exciting day at Canada's Wonderland, but today is a little more exciting than usual because we've got shows. We got shows to watch here. So the diving show is at 9:30. Okay. So that makes sense. So you can see both. Perfect. Lazy Bear Lodge. I'm going to be doing a... I did put out a video a couple weeks ago on all the food items at coasters. I'm going to do a similar video for Lazy Bear Lodge because I've now officially tried everything at Lazy Bear Lodge, and I got to say, it sucks. Pretty much every food item that I've had there has been horrible. There was a chicken thigh, I think it was, or a drumstick of some sort, and it was okay. Honestly, like the best food that I've had from Lazy Bear Lodge, unfortunately, has been the corn. What was it? The lime corn. Forget exactly what it was, but it was like had a little bit of a spice. Maybe it was like chili lime. Maybe that was it. But that was the best thing that they served at the Lazy Bear Lodge, and it's a darn shame because look at this place. It's beautiful. People come here and they see this place, and especially people that are not from Canada, they're like, this thing just, it's like Canada this is what people picture, is these like log cabins and Muskoka chairs and stuff like that. Maybe like the worst angle of it possible here, but maybe we'll use the new path to walk up and I can further illustrate my point. It's a beautiful, beautiful looking establishment, and it serves garbage food. And it's a shame because the food last year was actually decent. Like the brisket was good and there was a couple other options, but now the food is terrible. So it's a shame. Like, I would rather go to coasters than go to this place. And this place obviously looks amazing. Now, can anyone tell me how many bears there are on the Lazy Bear Lodge? It's a little, oh my goodness, what is going on here? Look at this congregation of geese. This is the spot. This must be the place. This must be the place. If you're a goose, this is the hangout spot. This tree, the shade, I don't know, maybe the remnants of leftover food from Lazy Bear Lodge falling over here? I don't know. Why are they all here? Very interesting. Rico, good to see you in the chat, my friend. How have you been? And also down here, this is a minefield of geese poop. I'm actually gonna not go any further because I don't really want to walk on a bunch of little green turrets. It's like the yellow brick road, but it's a pathway of green turds. Ironically, not too different than the food that they're serving at the Lazy Bear Lodge. And if you are a fan of the snowbirds, there is a hat right here on this rock up for grabs. And why wouldn't you be a fan of the snowbirds? All right. Wind seeker going up. A little bit of wind in the air today, but nothing too extreme to stop these taller rides from operating. Wind seeker posted a video POV from the wind seeker earlier on in the week. You've probably seen it. If not, you can just check it right out. You're already on the channel right now. So all you gotta do is just scroll down a little bit and you'll see it. And I've said it before, but this ride honestly freaks me out. It freaks me out. I can go on any roller coasters. I mean, Top Thrill 2 at Cedar Point, if you haven't been on that ride, check out like some videos about it. It is insane. It goes like almost 200 kilometers an hour. It goes to the tallest peak, tallest height was 420 feet. 420 feet. So to put that into perspective, Leviathan is 306 feet, the top of the lift hill. So it's pretty big. When I did Top Thrill 2, I came off of that ride and I was like, oh my God, that was so amazing. And I really, all I wanted to do was go on it again. But the line was so long that I felt I had to do other rides at Cedar Point. But the point is that I can go on a ride like that over and over and over. But Wind Seeker, no thanks, man. Like, I think I've only gone on it like 3 times ever. And each time I'm just like shaking. I feel like when I'm on that thing, I feel like I start to get like numbness in my hands and legs. And like my vision gets all weird. And like my breathing becomes, honestly, I guess all these things are the symptoms of like the onset of a panic attack, I guess. 12 bears. Nice. I actually don't know the answer, so I can't verify if you're right or wrong. Mighty Canadian Mindbuster. No, say it ain't so. Is she down for the day? It's currently down? Okay. The ride is down. There are still some people in the line, but the ride is down. We've heard it here. These folk are in the line and they are hoping, maybe even praying, for a miracle. Well, I do hope it gets running again because we've talked about it before, but the new retrack refurbishment on Mindbuster is incredible. Such an improvement. Wild, like night and day. Okay, so here's Yukon. Let's see what the wait time is. Whoa, my goodness gracious. Sorry. 40 minutes. 40 minutes and versus 5 minutes. I feel like every single fast lane has been like 5 minutes. It's interesting. So yeah, that line's going back pretty far. I'd say that that's probably true to the estimation of 40 minutes. But it's hard to know. The operations on this ride are also top-notch, top-tier. I can't say enough good things about the team that hustles, truly hustles, on Yukon Striker. But there was the one time that the one team member did a very poor job at managing the single rider queue. That was like really the only time that I've ever experienced on Yukon Striker where I felt like the team wasn't doing a good job. Normally they were really on the ball. Oh, you're like that on Drop Tower? You know, it's funny. I also used to be like that on Drop Tower, and just general like Drop Tower style rides. But I don't know, somehow I got over it. I think it was actually Dr. Doom's Fearfall at Islands of Adventure. That ride terrified me for years. Just the idea of even going on it like made me start to shake. But then I finally did go on it, and I was like, actually, this is amazing. And truth be told, it's definitely, you know, when you go to Islands of Adventure, there's so many amazing rides there that are just, you know, such unique experiences. And you see Drop Tower, you're kind of like, well, visually, it doesn't look like, you know, as, I don't know, as advanced, I guess, as some of the other rides that are there. But I am not lying when I say that that ride has become like one of my must-dos every time I go to Islands of Adventure, because it's not even, it's like barely ever a long wait time for it. It's very quick, but it's so much fun. But Mindbuster might be in the top 3 now. Very nice, very nice. So the top 3 for you, Rico, I would assume we're talking Alpine number 1, Leviathan number 2, and Mindbuster number 3. Is that, am I right in my assumption there? Or are we gonna do a little switcheroo with Yukon and Leviathan? I feel like some people, Leviathan, I think for most people is up there. Are there any people that just don't like Alpine Fury? Like, I wonder if there's anybody out there who has a top. Oh, okay. Okay, so I was kind of right. We got Vortex after. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know if anybody just straight up does not like Alpine Fury. Top three rides at Canada's Wonderland is the Swan ride on the lake on the Kidsville. Then the Antique Carousel, just for the intensity alone, and what would the third one be? I'm just listing which ones would be really stupid to list as the top 3. And then number 3 is Wild Beast, purely for the lethal the lethalness. What's the right word I'm looking for? Oh, Taxi Jam, yes, of course. So top 3 rides: Swan Lake, Taxi Jam, and Antique Carousel. I mean, they say that there's something for everyone, right? So just through like the volume of people that come to this park, is it possible that there literally is somebody out there whose 3 favorite rides are those exact 3?
I'm getting one of those.
Yeah, Behemoth is, it's interesting. I like it. It's one of those ones, like, it's always easy to get on it, especially if you're using the single rider line. But I agree, there are things that are kind of bringing it down. It's a little rattly, and you know, to be honest, I didn't really even think about this too much until Theme Park Worldwide came here and did their vlogs. If anyone watching hasn't seen their vlogs at Canada's Wonderland, I would recommend giving those a watch as well. They're pretty fun. It's pretty fun to see from the outside perspective of you know, theme park goers that have seen lots and lots of theme parks around the world. But what they mentioned in their vlog about Behemoth is the amount of unnecessary like brake runs on Behemoth, and it's something I didn't really think about before, but now that I am aware of it, it is like very noticeable. So, and I would agree, I don't like, there's a couple of hills that you go up and then immediately sort of pulls the, you know, hammers down on the brake, and you're like, just let it ride, man. Let me go over the hill as fast as I can. I want to kind of feel, I want to feel my stomach going up into my throat. I want to feel my butt leave the seat. And speaking of Behemoth, we are headed over to Behemoth right now to navigate this thing. I feel like I'm going against traffic always on this path. No matter which way I go, I'm going against traffic. I'm like a constant salmon swimming. And, well, spoiler alert, I thought it was excellent. But if you want to see kind of a bit more in depth about what foods I tried and what beers and brews I also tried, that video is on the channel as well. I just posted that yesterday. So check that out. Check it out. Well, this is cool. We got Leviathan coming, or Behemoth rather, coming back into the station, and Behemoth doing its drop. Very cool. Well, before we take a look at the wait time for Behemoth, let's take a look at the wait time for Backlot Stunt Coaster, which has also been getting kind of popular this season. Let's see what we're looking at here. Oh my. Goodness gracious. This is it's a little long, all things considered. It's a 45-minute wait versus 5 minutes. Why is every single sign for the fast lane 5 minutes? It's a little curious, isn't it? So, 45-minute wait for backlot stunt coaster. So there's the line. It is going back a little bit, but I don't really see where it's ending. So that could be, oh, and this guy's rocking a hymn shirt over there. Rock and roll, my guy. Rock and roll. Represent. 3 back-to-back airtime hills on. They all have trim brakes. Exactly. But why? Why? Cam, why? Hope you're doing well today, Cam. Good to see you in the chat. But yeah, it's very, very strange. And it's funny because I didn't really pay attention to those trim brakes. I just kind of knew something was off about the whole thing. And now I know what it is. Just let it ride, I say, let it ride. Okay, so 45 minutes. We've looked at Alpine Fury, it's 120 minutes. We've looked at Leviathan, 60-minute wait. We've looked at Yukon Striker, 40-minute wait. We've looked at Backlot Stunt Coaster, 45-minute wait. And now we're going to check out Behemoth. Behemoth is, what in the world, is a 50, that is right, 50-minute wait. Almost 1 hour for Behemoth and 10-minute wait for the fast lane. This is wild. This is a longer wait time than Yukon Striker. This is almost as long as Leviathan. Oh, they had all 3 trains? That's great. Oh, really? That's, yeah, they got to be trained with that. Whoa, look at this. So, today we've got an extended queue for both fast lane and for single riders. And look at that, the single riders all the way down at the gate. And I can tell you right now, looking at the people in this queue, that there's a decent number of people here that are not single riders. Because unless you're the kind of single rider that just sparks up a conversation next to another single rider, like you've known the person your whole life, then, I don't know. Some of these people are a little too friendly with each other to be meeting each other for the first time. But it is what it is. I don't know how you can police that thing properly, but it is what it is. So 50-minute wait, 5-0. And I believe that because the line goes all the way back there. It's a long wait. I'd still hop in the single rider. It still wouldn't be too long at the bottom of those stairs. Not so bad. Okay, now, I mean, there's no way to kind of walk over to this thing without spoiling what I'm going to say. But clearly, Sledgehammer is still not operational. Misfits represent. Oh, but interestingly, there is a, well, what is happening here? There's a team member posted outside. Is this closed for the day? Is it going to open at all today or no? No. So there you go. Not going to open today, but they do have team members posted outside. Interesting. It was testing yesterday? Okay. So maybe that's what'll happen today. Maybe they're going to test it again, and then perhaps it'll mean that people will come up thinking it's working, and that's why they've got the team members posted at the entrance and the exit. And they'll probably just tell people that even though it looks like it's working, it's not open to the public. But that is a good sign. That is a good sign. I wonder what the testing process is. Like, with coasters, they have to do X amount of runs through the entire track, but how does that work for a ride like Sledgehammer? I mean, Sledgehammer is literally one-of-a-kind ride. It's the only ride like this in the world. So what do? They got to just run it like a whole bunch? Like, what's the protocol? I don't know. For a one-of-a-kind ride. Well, it'll be exciting to have this thing back up and running because I do like this ride a lot. Brian Fleury in the chat. What's up, my guy? Good to see you in the chat, dude. Keep up the amazing POV videos. Now, honestly, like, I mean, there's times where I'm taking like a POV video and I'm like, why am I doing this? Because Brian Fleury has the best POV videos. There's no point of me even taking these videos. If people have not checked out Brian's channel, click on his name right there in the chat and give him a sub. A submarine sandwich. No, just kidding. A subscribe, because he's got some great content. Just keep up the good work, dude. So, yeah, maybe Sledgehammer will open soon. This is reason for hope. This is a good sign. It's a good sign. Things are happening, perhaps. See how many people are waiting for Cyclone on a day like today, where you got long waits for the coasters. Flat rides generally not as in demand, but they are the only thing you can do when the other rides are completely jam-packed with people in the lines. So we do have a long line for Cyclone today, but not as long as the other ones. Oh, you saw the Brew and BBQ video? Thanks for checking that out, Brian. Oh, you did the tiny beer? Yeah, I did the tiny beer thing as well. Well, if anyone watches the video, you'll know exactly how it all went down, but I kind of started my beer sampling journey by purchasing Tall Boys. And like, the Tall Boys are so expensive, it's insane. It's like $13.99, and then there's like tax or whatever. In the end, you know, especially if you're adding a tip, in the end it ends up being like $15, 15 to 16 bucks for just a Tall Boy, you know? You go to the LCBO or your local Loblaws or grocery store, you're going to get any of these beers for like under $4. Yeah. So I soon realized the errors of my ways, and that purchasing Tall Boy by Tall Boy was probably the most idiotic way of you know, spending my money. So I did get the sampler thing in the end as well. Got the 8 samples, and that was a kind of a cool angle on Cyclone that we haven't kind of done before. So yeah, what am I saying? So easily distracted. Yeah, I tried a whole bunch. I did the 8 ticket sampler thing. So I tried 8 different beers, and well, they weren't all beers. I tried some seltzers and some ciders as well. They were really good, really good. All of them were good. I did not. Maybe the only one that I guess I was kind of a little underwhelmed by. There was a like a raspberry lemonade. What was it called? Hijinks. It was by Cowbell Brewery. That was kind of meh. And then the Oppo was like prickly pear from left field. Also kind of just like, you know, it was all right. I get it. Weird because it was a pear drink, but it tasted like watermelon. How does that make any sense? Well, I didn't do them all. Like, I spaced them out over the course of the 3 weekends. So like, when you watch the video, I think I did mention that I did space them out, but yeah, if anyone's going in there and being like, well, this guy drank like, you know, 8 of the small mug beers and then had like 4 Tall Boys. Yeah, if that was all in one session, I would also be kind of out of commission at that point. Or maybe I'd be like super in commission, I don't know. So here we are, let's talk about it. Move the fence, please, somebody move the fence. Greg, either Greg, we got 2 Gregs in the chat. If you want to come on down here and move this fence, you know, like I endorse it. I support it, and I encourage it. So, you know, why do we have this fence here? Move that fence, please. It's a nice little area back here. Oh, there's like a butterfly going by. It's beautiful. It's serene back here. I could come back here and like meditate or something, but not next to that fence. That fence does not make me want to meditate. That fence makes me want to medicate. Antique Carousel. We rode that a couple weeks back on the live stream. It was the first ever on-ride POV from the live stream. Absolutely mind-blowing. Oh, good. I mean, it's, you know, what would happen, I wonder, right? Let's go over here and talk about this a little bit. Also, this tree thing is really cool. Look at this. Like a little droopy. It's kind of like swamp thing. Like, what would happen? Would they even notice? Like, I think if you just folded these two sides together and then just pushed it down that way, I'll bet it would be like, I bet it'd be a good couple days before anyone even noticed. Maybe even the whole summer would go by and nobody would notice. But this area, like, I don't know. I want to see something, like, there's a lot of space here. We could be doing something back there. I mean, this is obviously a bigger challenge for Canada's Wonderland to figure out what's going to go on back there. But simple thing like moving the fence, especially when this area is nice and pretty, and they've, you know, obviously done a lot of gardening here to make this look all nice. And this kind of is, like, I see people coming back here all the time when they're a little overstimulated and stuff like that. I mean, you know what? This could be turned into like a sensory garden. I wonder if this thought has crossed anyone's mind. Like, you know, because kids can get overstimulated. Adults can certainly get overstimulated. It happens to me all the time. And I see a lot of people come back here just to take a moment, sit down on this thing here and collect their thoughts. So I don't know, why not that? And then that thing would be perfect. You could play, like, you know, that ethereal, like, spa music back here. And then that statue would actually make sense thematically. Oh my goodness, I think we've cracked the code here today. Turn this area into a sensory garden. The Christmas trees are gone. I was just gonna go and check on that. You're right, they are gone. Yep, they were back there, but they are no more. Where'd they go? It's kind of interesting to think about, because it's like, if there was another spot to store them, and why weren't they just stored in that spot the whole time? Okay, let's do the unthinkable. No one thought it would happen, but we're going to take a look at the Daredeviler, and we're going to see what's going on. And the big question, of course, is what will happen to Fightertown Funnel Cakes? Is that what the name of this place was? Is that going to get reopened with the Daredeviler when that opens? Is that going to be themed to be like the Daredeviler? Yeah, that's true. There's some options, but I think all these options start with moving the fence first. I feel like this area here, I was so excited when I saw, speaking of moving fences, when I saw the fences moved from this area, I was super excited. I thought we were like really going to be close to, you know, an opening date rather, an announcement perhaps. But no such luck. I mean, the grass is going to grow back into these tracks before the friggin' ride opens.
You're used to it, I know. I know, I get used to it, sorry.
So there is some new construction vehicles over there. Oh, what is this vehicle all about? So there is, oh, okay, that's more welding. Wow. Let's see if we can see this. So there's a truck back there. It's just behind the, there. And that is, yeah, it's got a logo for a welding company. This is the name, Eskra Welding. So we did see last week, we saw them doing some welding on some of the support beams. It's no bueno, obviously. No bueno in terms of, you know, getting this thing open real soon in a timely manner. But other than that, we've got some cherry pickers there. They don't seem to be doing anything. So I think we've hit some setbacks, it would seem. We've hit some setbacks for the Daredeviler. We are still no sign. Oh, look at this. There's like free hats everywhere here today. So there's a Canada hat right here. It is black on black. There is a maple leaf right there. You might not be able to see it, but it's just right there. It's being currently worn by a fence. So I don't know if that fence would take offense to you taking the hat from it, but there's only one way to find out. You could also alternatively, if you feel like doing a good, you know, good Samaritan sort of thing today, you could take it to Lost and Found. I'm going to be walking around, so personally I'm not going to carry it out there. But yeah, we got no sign here. We got no plane replacement where the F-14 fighter jet was. And then right over there, now this thing is the clearance envelope, aka clearance ring. So they're still using that. They're still testing that. The clearance ring, for those of y'all that don't know, is a device that they use around the track to make sure that the clearance from the riders on the trains is good. It's clear, you know, so they're not hitting stuff, not smashing into something along the way. And I do believe that they did trim that tree over there. We did see a couple weeks ago that they were testing the clearance ring, and it did hit some tree branches over there. So they cut those down, which is good. But hopefully there's not any other areas. I don't know that here, you can actually see the sections of the support beam that have been cut open. So, a little blurry, but where's my finger? There it is. So right back there, those ones you can see the gray, those have been cut, and now they're kind of like open. It's interesting. I don't know, are they going to leave it kind of open like that? Is that part of the clearance situation, or are they planning on doing something to fix it and then covering it back up? It's hard to know. The only way to know is to keep watching these videos, because you'll know when I know, because I'll be here filming. Heading to, yeah, I'm not going to get excited until I see the biplane. The biplane or the sign, those are pretty much the things I'm waiting for here. But yeah, so let's see here. Ratzo's Realm heading to Darien Lake tomorrow. The wife wants to ride Mind Eraser. She's getting tired of waiting for it. Well, that's a good alternative for sure. It's a great alternative. The Mind Eraser was actually a really good ride. I had a lot of fun on that ride. It really gave me like hope for the Daredevil, because Flight Deck, as you know, I nicknamed it the Brain Bruiser, and it bruised a lot of brains. It's done worse to other people. I can tell you a story about something horrible that happened to somebody on Flight Deck. But to be fair, that story is more like it's more user error than anything. But yeah, when I went to Darien Lake, I went on Mind Eraser, and I was like, that's how you do an SLC. It was like, literally, it was last year. And I said, you know, I made a video, it's on the channel somewhere, of my experience at Darien Lake, and I'm pretty sure, like, right after I got off the ride, I think my exact words were something like, Canada's Wonderland, you could learn a thing or two from this ride here. And then, not even a year later, and here we are staring at the completely, well, rethemed Daredeviler, waiting for it to open with the new trains. And to be honest with you, the Mind Eraser experience was as good as it was, mostly because of the trains. Because the track felt almost identical to this, maybe just like a little more spaced out. But it was like, it had the deep scoop on the seats, and the over-the-shoulder harnesses were that kind of rubbery, similar to Yukon Striker style. It really, really worked well, and the whole thing felt smooth. You could actually see what was ahead of you on the track. You actually felt like you were having fun, and you didn't smash your head. And even if you did, the restraints were soft and rubbery, so they weren't like hard plastic like these things, and just smashing your head off of either side. But the story that I'll tell you about this ride, horrific story, consider yourself warned. So a friend of my wife went on this ride many years ago when it was Flight Deck, and they're a real tall person, like, you know, abnormally tall, like six, well past what people would consider tall. Not like, you know, like an absolute giant basketball player or something, but however, there is a sign, right? Like there's height requirements for both how tall you are, like you can't be too small, but you also can't be too tall. So you have to pay attention to these signs, and I'll tell you why. Because this guy went on Flight Deck, did not think that it was important to be the required height, and ducked underneath the thing. Said, you know what, it's fine, I'll just go on this thing. Went on it and smashed both of their legs off of one of the support beams on one of the turns. Broke both legs. That's right, both legs broken. and then had to continue the rest of the ride with 2 broken legs just dangling down. And consider that. That's horrible, right? Go over to the eatery, to the Grand World Eatery. Yeah, it's not open, is it? No. I think there'd be some more fanfare. Well, wait a minute. Oh, Barbie, you're a lifesaver. Wow. I was about to walk right past that. This is some very exciting news. Is today the first day that this is open? Wow, I was standing with my back to this the entire time. I was standing with my back to this the whole time. Look at this. We have the Grand World Eatery is open again. Everybody rejoice. Thanks again, Barbie. Wow. Open. Hello. Is this the first day that this is open?
No, I believe it was open the last 2 days.
Last 2 days? Awesome. Cool.
It's newly open.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, man.
Do you happen to have a meal plan?
I happen to have a meal plan, yeah.
The meal plan, you can get the entree on the side.
Perfect. Amazing. Cool, thanks. Wow. Look at this. We're back. We're back inside. And there's like nobody in here either. Like, I think everyone probably still thinks it's closed like I did. Okay, so the menu, let me see. Actually, they have a menu outside I can show you, so it's probably a little bit easier to see than if I zoom in on those screens. This is absolutely wild, and they've got the bar on the outside open as well. And nobody's here. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Open 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. And we've got beef meatballs. We got pesto chicken caprese sandwich, paneer tikka masala, and then the sides of vegetable biryani and a tomato and cucumber salad. Desserts are the Biscoff Oreo parfait and the ultimate brownie. Wow, this actually looks pretty good. The beef meatballs is hilarious because we had the veggie meatballs over at the Lazy Bear Lodge that were absolutely terrible. So hopefully this is the food item that will be a good alternative. And then you also got halal options for the meat and a vegetarian option with the paneer. So that's pretty cool. And the vegetable biryani as a side, that's not just exotic, but that seems like could almost be like a meal in itself. Very cool. Well, let's take another look inside since we're here, and then we'll walk over to the medieval fair to catch our 1:30 show of the new stunt show. But look at this. I think everyone thinks it's closed. There's nobody here. You gotta walk through all the things to get there. But it's looking nice. I don't know if they've refurbed this place a little bit. It looks a little more fancy for some reason. Maybe we'll walk up and take a look at the food. I'm not gonna order anything right now because we got places to be. There it is. Cilantro lime fried seafood. And the beef meatballs are there. Pesto chicken caprese. Caprese, it ain't easy being caprese. We got chicken tenders as well. There's the tikka masala. Wow. So there's some things here that are not even advertised. Vegetable rice biryani. And look at this. There's also a pasta option. Capellini. Capellini pasta. French fries. Tomato and cucumber salad. Seasonal fruit, just a watermelon, and then ultimate brownie and the Wonder chocolate chunk cookie. I wonder what makes that so special. So here we are back. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe we are back here. Wow, that thing is automatic. Yeah, not too busy in here at all. Look at this. This is like one of the old original posters for the Viking, what's it called? Viking's Rage? The medieval swinging ship. The medieval swinging ship transports guests to a bygone era of knights, dragons, and epic quests. Wow. Very cool. feels good to be back in here. I will say that they could definitely do a bit better with the AC in here. Look at this. So close to the garbage can. So close. And we got their outdoor seating over here as well. This is nice. There's not anybody out here. You have a whole private outdoor patio experience to yourself. Amazing. Wow. Yeah, again, thanks Barbie for pointing that out, because that's hilarious. I was literally standing over there with my back to the Grand World Eatery talking about this guy breaking his legs on flight deck. I was going to walk away. I would have walked away. I would not have known. Cool. Well, I guess I'm going to have to eat there afterwards. What will I try, though? Maybe I'll try the, maybe I'll try the sandwich. Whoa. Oh, thanks, Greg. Always appreciate you watching the streams, your contributions. You're a mighty fine human being, my friend. Thank you so much. So we're gonna head over to the Watchtower stunt show now. It's gonna start in about 12-13 minutes. Whoa. This gimbal's getting a little crazy right now. We're having some technical difficulties here with the gimbal. Well, it'll be okay once we get to the, it's a little crooked. This is how my vision was when I was doing the Bruin BBQ Fest, all over the place. Okay, you know what, actually, we're gonna sort this out. I'm just gonna mute the microphone real quick because we got some copyright music over here. So I'm gonna get this, this gimbal going. Okay, I think we should be good now. I think the gimbal ran out of battery, but luckily I have a battery pack. You never know what to expect on these live streams, I'm telling you. Have a great day, Greg. And you can watch the Watchtower show later, because this video will be archived. Oh, really? Outdoor adventures. So I can flight deck was a nightmare, honestly. Cool concept, but yeah, the reality is kind of nightmarish, very scary. This gimbal's got a mind of its own right now. It's trying to figure out what to do. It's like, this is literally how my vision was last weekend at the Bruin BBQ Festival. So we got all this new live music, not live music, what am I talking about? We got all this new theme music, I guess. Whoa. What is going on here? Well, everyone just bear with the rocky gimbal experience right now. Just pretend it's a roller coaster. I'm very excited to check out this new stunt show. I really don't know what to expect. I mean, I can expect kind of maybe the same stuff that was happening before, because it is still taking place at the watchtower that's in the central lagoon, and it is going to be like diver focused. So I guess we can expect to see some divers diving out of the tower into the water. But outside of that, the rest is left to be seen, remains to be seen. Hey, if you're trying to get some Tang Hulu, you know where to get it. It's right here. 2 for $15.99, 1 for $9.99. I've not tried Tang Hulu yet, but maybe one day. Maybe one day if the stars align perfectly. If not, then maybe I'll never try it. Into Medieval Fair we go. Just under 10 minutes until the show starts. Maybe we'll catch the shot, the infamous, the elusive shot of Leviathan going over top of Riptide while Riptide is in motion. Now, like I said before, the King's Banquet is an all-new show that's taking place here at the Canterbury Theatre. And this is actually starting today. It's running until September 7th, the whole summer. And they've got 4 showings a day, 3, 4:30, 6, and 7:30. So that's pretty decent. More of an evening show, which is good because you spend the day at the park. You're going to get all worn out in the sun, and you're going to want to sit down, and you're going to want to be in the shade. So it does check out, doesn't it? Okay, so here we are in this medieval fair where, ironically, the rest of the park now has all this like score music that sounds like you're in a different time period. But in medieval fair, we got blaring pop music. Okay, so it does look like they're gonna go up soon, but the timing is not gonna work out because Leviathan's already done half of its track. It's gonna come back in a moment. That is always hard to get here too because other people are gonna choose this prime location to try and get the shot. But you'll see it go over real soon. Here she comes. There it is. Now you see, this is the trick, is you want that to be going over while Riptide is going. And look at this. Now they've all opened. Oh, this was... Yeah, they're still not getting going. It is a long... What is going on over here? There's a long lineup of people heading over to the courtyard. Is there some sort of special thing going on here today? I think there might be some sort of special event going on today where people are going over, maybe like a school thing? Interesting. Is there a sign? Can anyone just walk back there? Some people are just walking back here, but some people are waiting in a line. Should we explore what's back here? Just a little look-see, I guess. Yeah, crash anyone's special party back here, but... Prepare to show ticket for entry to the courtyard. Now, what is going on up there? Okay, what is this? What is going on back here? There's a little secret party going on back here. What does that say back there? White something? Wild something? Well, I'm not too sure what's going on back there, but there's something going on. Something that a lot of people are excited to go to. I guess we'll never know. Just have to accept the mystery. We accept the mystery and we move on with our lives. That's how this works. Okay. So we got a little under 5 minutes until we see this new stunt show. Oh, right now we got Leviathan going up. Maybe this is our moment. Maybe this is our moment for that shot. I probably won't get the very middle though because spot's already kind of taken, but maybe close. Oh, you know what? It's not so bad. Are we gonna get it? We got one that was pretty close earlier today. But will we get the proper one right now? Let's see. No, pretty much centered here, I would say. And Leviathan just went down its drop. Okay, we gotta send these guys. Send them. Okay, Leviathan's already ripping through. All clear. Send it. No. Or might miss it. Whoa. Here we go. Oh. It's not bad. Not bad. Could have been better, but that was pretty good. Nice. Well, that one was better, I think, maybe than the one earlier today. What do we think? I gotta come here and film this, like, not during the live stream. Get a really good shot. I still kind of plan on doing like a cool vantage point map of Canada's Wonderland. I'll make physical copies of that, and you can go around and hit up all the cool spots where you can get these excellent photos and videos. Someone's breaking the rules. Someone's breaking the rules, I think. Something's going on here. Either the ride just broke or someone's brought some contraband onto the ride. I don't know. Because that's not the full ride cycle, is it? Team member looks confused. Huh. Well, maybe if they send it again, by the time that Leviathan comes down, maybe we'll actually get the perfect shot. What was going on? It's a good thing we got some cloud coverage here. These people would be roasting. Well, I don't know. These guys are going to have to watch the stunt show from these seats. And here comes Leviathan on the way back. No motion from Riptide, stuck in place. Not sure what's going on. Is it broken down? Did they stop it because someone decided to take out their cell phone or take off their shoes or something? A lot of people just take off their shoes for no reason on a ride, I noticed. Very strange. Okay, well, that is, whoa. While I was turned around, look at the size of this line to the court. Oh no, so it is a delay.
Once again, say again, currently in line on website, we're currently experiencing a number delay. We apologize for this. Inconvenience, appreciate your patience and cooperation. Thank you.
Well, oh, hey. Here we go. This, wow, they're starting a little early. Okay. Punctual. More punctual than the Victoria Falls divers. Okay, so 1:30. This will then be the first performance of this new stunt show of the season, I think. I think that's true. Okay, we are going to find ourselves a spot. I like that they gave you the little trumpet blast to notify you that this show is about to happen. Okay, we'll go from this side here. I probably missed some of the stuff happening on the other side, but it's still about as close as we can get. Okay, of course, the guy jumped from the other side. Whoa. Whoa. What is this? Rapunzel coming down. The question is this copyrighted? This is cool. These guys really got a spring in their step. That was incredible. I wonder how you train for this. Do you have to have this whole apparatus like at your house? Whoa. It's hypnotic, mesmerizing. Wow. Incredible. Oh, this is the tightrope walker. Whoa. What's Doc doing over there? How do you learn this skill set? Don't go any further, buddy. I can't see you. Okay. Wow. We're not done. Oh. It's gonna bounce all the way back. These guys are clowns, clowning around. Whoa! Wow. Now that's trippy. There's only one ride here with more inversions than Alpenfury, and it's this guy's body. What is even happening right now? I'm not even I don't even understand what I just witnessed. Whoa. These guys are jokers. A lot of it just like flies off the side. What? What is happening here? Whoa! Wow. Incredible. what is happening up here. Oh, no. That's wild. Ole. The vehicle's filled with water. Okay, I guess we're building up to the grand finale here. Yep, they deserve all of that. Going on right here. I need to hit up a sensory garden after this. This guy's just casually doing the tightrope thing over there. Okay, we got people all the way at the top now. Okay, they're just getting the crowd ready. Oh, look at that. Just fired that thing out. I'm ready. I was born ready. Okay, this is wild. That is so high. Whoa! Wow, so there it is. That's the new stunt show. We got lots of people here to watch it today. So I think this is going to be like the this is the new kind of main event for the stunt show. So this one was on for like 15 minutes. Victoria Falls is like just 1 minute. Reminds you of the Star Wars holiday special. In what way? And things are busy now. Everyone's walking around, figuring out what their next move is. Wow, that was cool though. I really thought that was very impressive. I mean, it was impressive last year too. I guess it's kind of similar to what was going on last year. That red ribbon that they launched out, that's new, I'm pretty sure. I like the one that happens during the Halloween haunt nights. That one's cool. Have some fire play and stuff like that. All right, let's go on over to, let's stop by Leviathan, see what the wait time is there, and then we'll head over to Alpenfest. And well, why don't we go through let's go through the arcade. We'll get a bit of a different scenery, and we'll also get a little bit of air conditioning.
So this is the arcade here.
Popping in the arcade today. Look at this, Godzilla Kaiju Wars, Defend Tokyo. This is pretty cool, actually. And I haven't not tried this Jurassic Park game, but this also looks, is this like a new game? Because I know they've had a Jurassic Park, let's see, graphically it looks a little older, but they've had Jurassic Park games, shooter games, for quite some time in the arcades. But I don't know if that one is a brand new iteration or if it's, look at this, there's a Wizard of Oz game? How does this work? Oh, it's like the ball thing, you gotta spin it. These are hilarious when you watch people spin this. They look like they're like little gerbils. Okay, let's see what the wait time is for Leviathan. Now that some time has passed, we saw this earlier in the day, it was at an hour, but now some time has passed, we've allowed more people to come into the park. There's a lot of people here because of the show, but it's still at 60 minutes and 5 minutes. Every ride has had a posted wait time of 5 minutes for the fast lane. Seems a little weird, no? A little suspicious. Let's see if the line is as long as it was earlier when it said it was going to be 60 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, it's basically just as long. Yeah, it's still not as long as I've seen it before. This last row is not fully occupied, but it does go all the way back there, so probably an hour. So things haven't really changed. So I don't know, maybe for the rest of the day that's what you can kind of expect, because they are quick getting people on the trains, getting them off. So I guess you could probably expect an hour-long wait for the rest of the day. It'll die down towards the evening, but for the day portions of today, it will probably be an hour wait for Leviathan. If you're planning on coming down, be prepared. Bring yourself a nice little book, load up an hour-long, I don't know, podcast, load up an hour-long TV show, maybe a film that happens to be, some of the older movies are around the 1 hour mark. Sit in the line, ingest the media, come out the other side. It's not so bad. Or you could cough up the money and get the Fastlane Plus. Yes, no, I thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. You did. I was going to say you didn't miss much, SMG, but you totally did. We saw the, I guess you were probably here for the Victoria Falls show, but we checked out the Watchtower stunt diving show, and it was pretty cool. Well, there goes the bat. The bat, she's flying today. Back into the station it goes. Now, I noticed this before, but this awning here and the tables, I think the tables were always there. But was this awning always here? Maybe I just never noticed it. But it's kind of cool. Nice place to sit and watch the bat. If you're a fan of the bat. Oh, is Shockwave not working today? Looks like Shockwave is not working today. There's nobody here. And it is getting hot again with all of this this sunlight coming down. Not too many clouds at the moment. Okay, so here we are, right where we started, at Alpenfest. And well, we did start with the clock going off, but we did soon after see, I believe it was the blue train taking off. there we are, right where we started. I wish they had more games in Alpenfest. Yeah, I'm glad you're joking, because already it's insane. Like Schlagzeit, the what I will forever call the Cactus Blast, and then the Farbenspiel over there. It's too much. But I am seeing some people someone might actually play the Schlagzeit today. You know what? I think maybe they did already. They're giving them a prize. How about them apples? Okay. Well, we still got our little friend here. I don't know that anyone's ever given this goat a name. Maybe that's on us. We've come up with a name for the moose at the True North gift store today. Thanks to SMG. That moose will now forever be known as Lenny Moose, in honor of Lenny Bruce. And we still need to come up with a name for the bear that's in that same store. And we need to come up with a name, I guess, for this goat. The goat is currently rocking the Canadian soccer team jersey. Represent. And here we go, another launch. Into Wonder Mountain. What secrets await inside that mountain? You'll have to go inside it to find out. Speaking of which, I guess we didn't talk about this at all, but Canada's Wonderland just announced that The Conjuring Beyond Fear will return for Halloween Haunts. It's going to take place inside the mountain, just as it did last year. Honestly, a little disappointing to see that they're not doing something new. However, that haunted maze was incredible. It's like one of the best haunted mazes I've ever experienced in my life. And I'm glad that it's coming back for all of those that didn't get to experience it last year. Now, one thing I am going to give a massive word of advice to, is that we saw last year. This is actually where the Conjuring thing ends. I wonder if they'll change Farbenspiel back into the Conjuring pop-up shop. Be interesting to see. But anyway, the word of advice that I would give to anyone that's planning on going on the Conjuring Haunted Maze is buy the tickets in advance. Last year, myself and many other people got screwed because we waited and they bumped up the price by so much. Like, I think it started as like $9.99 and ended up being like $30 to get a ticket to do that maze. So don't wait like I did last year. You're going to end up paying triple the price. So that is my advice. But like I said, I'm a little disappointed that it is nothing new, but seeing as it is something that's really good, I can't be that mad. So that's a little update. Then today, we've had a couple updates of our own. We're seeing more welding trucks at the Daredeviler. That means that the opening date is not going to be as soon as we hope. And we also saw that the Grand World Eatery is open, and we got all of the shows. We got the Victoria Falls Divers. We got I guess I didn't see the very first show. I missed the 11:30 show. We saw the second show of the season, 12:30, and we saw the Watchtower diving show. And there's the King's Banquet, which is going to be at the Canterbury Theatre, but we're not going to cover that on the live stream because that doesn't start until 3 p.m. And yeah, so lots of stuff going on around these parts. It's and like, there's that epic music playing again. That music that you might expect to hear in Medieval Fair, but no. You're going to hear Justin Bieber and Avril Lavigne in Medieval Fair, and on this here bridge, you're going to hear a sea shanty. Why not? Yeah, loads of fireworks coming up, and I have mentioned it before, but yes, I will do my best to get to do live streams of all the different events, all the different firework events that are going to be taking place, and there are a lot of them. July will be the month of fireworks. It's an axolotl summer, but the month of fireworks in July. All right, so here we are, Canada's Wonderland, Wonder Mountain behind me, where we saw the Victoria Falls divers do their thing. Absolutely amazing stunt show. This video is going to be archived, so you can always go back and check it out if you want to see what that stunt show looked like, as well as the Watchtower stunt show. Both very impressive. Lots of cool stuff to do at Canada's Wonderland. Summer's just getting started, so let's have a good time. And to all those that have commented and participated in today's Saturday stroll, I say thank you. And it's always a blast. It's always a blast talking about these rides, talking about Canada's Wonderland. It is a very nice, happy place to be. So it is always a joy to come out here and in a way bring all y'all with me. So yeah, that is going to conclude today's Saturday live stream, and we will be doing more live streams as time goes on. Do at least one a week, sometimes more. For those that have been watching, you know it's a little sporadic sometimes. We do a live stream. Sometimes we'll just show up and do a live stream. You never know. But the only way to be notified that I'm going live is really to subscribe and hit the bell notification button. For me personally, it would be awesome if you also press the like button. But that's okay. Hey, how's it going, guys? Here we go. I'm gonna put you on the live stream. You're on the live stream again.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Did you go on any? Yeah, second time. You go on any rides today?
Just on Alpen. That was my
Alpen. Right on, right on. That was your first time on Alpen?
First time.
What did you think?
Intense.
It's intense, right? Yeah, that's the exact word to describe it.
What have you been on so far today?
Nothing. I got here and started doing the live stream, so the lines are looking pretty rough around some of these places, but I'll probably try and I'll definitely do a single ride around Behemoth. That one's always a quick one.
I'm probably going to head to Timberwolf Bowls and down to Behemoth.
Right on. Did you catch any of the diving shows?
No, not yet.
Check them out. Super cool.
I seen some of them last year. They were awesome.
Yeah. The one over in Medieval Fair, it's like brand new for this season.
Yeah, I haven't seen
It's
that one
kind of
yet.
similar, but it's good. It's really good. Yeah.
I remember just the ones that they used to do over here, the dives.
It's super cool. Yeah.
Right, man, take
Right
care.
on. Yeah. Yeah, right on. Have a good day, guys. Take care. Always great seeing them at the park. And as I say all the time, like, it is so wonderful hanging out with y'all through the chat and coming into the park, but it is also super cool to meet y'all in real life whenever you're here at the park as well. So if you do see me walking around, even if I'm live streaming or whatever, feel free to stop by and say hi. If I'm not live streaming, then definitely come and talk to me, because I love to talk about this park, and I love to talk about what everyone's opinion about the park is and what everyone's plans for this summer at the park are. It's great. We've all got kind of a different angle of attack. So anyway, yeah, I was in the middle of saying goodbye. Goodbyes are so difficult sometimes, aren't they? You just want to stick around forever. And now that I'm like creeping right up to the 2-hour mark, I feel like I might try and drag this out a little longer than I need to. I'm also kind of hoping that we catch Alpenfury in the back, popping out of Wonder Mountain, but unfortunately, maybe it's taking its time. But that's cool. Also hearing a first-time Alpenfury rider's opinion. I love hearing the first-timers. Doesn't matter what age you are, you always have the same response. Intense, relentless. Some other word that basically describes those sentiments. But it is, it's an experience. You can watch the POVs and you can think that there it goes with the flame and everything. Yes. You can watch the POVs and you can think you know what you're in for, but you don't know. You don't know until you do it. So anyway, Daredeviler, we're going to be following that all the way until it opens. So stay tuned, stay subscribed, click the bell notification, and yeah, would mean a lot to me if you go ahead and like these videos as well. Well, other than that, thanks for watching.